Hey builders and future homeowners. How's it going? Welcome to YGsCBD YouTube channel. Today we're talking all about how to build strong, lasting block walls. Across Africa, if you look at houses under construction, you'll notice one thing everywhere: concrete blocks. And there's a good reason they're so popular over other alternatives. When you use quality blocks and a skilled mason, that's when the difference becomes clear. You get a strong wall that stands the test of time, easy to create a smooth, modern finish that looks great, and the best part, it's affordable and quick to build. That's why smart builders just like you trust concrete blocks for their projects. By the end of this video, you'll learn what type of foundation works best for block construction, because a weak base means cracks later. Which blocks to use: solid, hollow, 20 centimeter width, 15 or 10. We'll compare strength, cost, and best uses. How to spot good quality blocks and steer clear of weak ones that crumble. Key precautions when building, common mistakes you can avoid. A complete material list and cost estimate for 1 square meter of wall, which you can easily adapt to your project's scope and use to budget accurately, helping you avoid surprises during construction.
Before we dive in, a quick favor: tap that like button and share this video with your friends. It helps us reach more hardworking builders like you. And to everyone who's been supporting us, we are truly grateful. Ready to build smarter? Let's get started.
Section 1. Foundation work. For houses with multiple floors, foundations are made with footings, so problems rarely occur. However, for single-story houses on soil, foundations are typically stone masonry. This requires caution, especially if the local soil quality is poor. If the foundation isn't built properly, the soil may settle unevenly under the weight, causing severe wall cracking. Such damage is often irreparable, so preventive measures are wise. For normal soil, stone masonry foundation tied with reinforced concrete beams is sufficient. On weak soil, just digging deeper is not enough. It's better to keep water away from the foundation. Use a concrete beam at the bottom and at the top of the stone masonry to tie the walls together and spread the weight evenly. This approach has been successfully implemented in several rural health centers across Ethiopia and has demonstrated its effectiveness.
Section 2. Choosing the right type of block. Different types of blocks vary in width, cost, strength, and soundproofing properties. Solid blocks are strong and great at blocking sound. They cost more but are ideal for shared walls with neighbors. 20 centimeters hollow blocks are commonly used for outer walls. They're strong and give decent noise protection. 15 centimeters hollow blocks are usually for inside walls but can also be used outside in tight spaces if plastered well on both sides. Using 15 centimeters blocks on both sides of a room gives you an extra 10 centimeters of space, which can really matter when placing beds or large furniture. "10 centimeters hollow blocks are only for light, non-load-bearing inside walls. They're not strong enough to hold things like kitchen cabinets or water tanks in bathrooms." Section 3. Quality of concrete blocks and sand. These days, in many big towns, concrete block quality has gotten better because of new machines from Turkey and China. However, some producers may use insufficient cement, poor sand, improper curing, or undried blocks. For safe use and transport, blocks should be cured for at least 14 days. This helps them gain enough strength and reduces the chance of cracking. So, in addition to selecting a reputable supplier, always check the blocks before buying. Cracks or chipped corners, these are signs the blocks are weak and not made well. Production dates written on the blocks, this is a good sign. It shows the manufacturer cares about proper curing, drying time, and quality. Quality blocks won't disintegrate when dropped from shoulder height on firm soil or will not be easily scraped with metal such as a coin. Make sure that you use clean, medium fine sand for block construction as it is easier to mix and reduces cement needs.
Section 4. Proper way to build a block wall. To build a strong, neat wall that's easy to finish and won't cause problems like uneven corners or gaps behind furniture, it's essential to follow the right method and avoid common mistakes. 1. Use the right mortar mix. Block walls are held together by mortar. A mix of cement, sand, and water. For homes, the usual ratio is 1 part cement to 5 or 6 parts sand. Mortar joints should be 2 to 3 centimeters thick. Avoid too much water or overly thick joints, these cause cracking. Use mortar within 1 hour. Some workers add water to dry mortar, but this weakens the bond. Mix only as much as needed. 2. Lay blocks properly. Stagger the joints, don't stack them in straight lines. Pay attention to corners and T-junctions, blocks must interlock well. Keep blocks straight, level, and upright, plumb. Don't accept poor alignment just because it can be fixed with plaster. That raises finishing costs. 3. Make sure corners are square. Corners and joints must form exact 90 degrees angles. If not, you may face trouble installing floor tiles and ceilings since there will be extra work and waste when cutting tiles at odd angles. Additionally, there will be unwanted gaps between the wall and the furniture where small items will fall. 4. Don't raise one side too fast. If one side of the wall rises too quickly, it could collapse before setting. Keep height differences below 1.2 meters until the mortar cures. 5. Reinforce for heavy doors. Planning for a heavy door. Add 1 to 2 steel bars inside the wall and fill the blocks with concrete at that spot. This keeps the door stable. 6. Watering the wall, curing. Start watering the wall 6 hours after construction. 3 times a day for the first 3 days. Then twice daily for at least 7 days. This helps prevent cracks and ensures lasting strength.
Section 5. How much material and money you need for a block wall. To build just 1 square meter of block wall, you'll need about 12.5 standard concrete blocks, around 10 kilograms of cement, and 3 to 4 shovels of sand. Let's say you want to build 5 square meters of wall. You'll need 63 blocks, 1 bag of cement, 50 kilograms, and about 2.5 standard boxes of sand. When it comes to labor, an average mason with 2 helpers can lay 100 to 150 blocks per day. Experienced teams can even do more. If we take Addis Ababa costs in May 2025 as an example, expect to pay around 100 BRL per square meter for the workers laying the blocks. For the material prices, a 20 centimeters wide hollow block costs about 35 BRL. A 15 centimeters wide hollow block costs around 32 BRL. Cement costs about 11.50 BRL for every 100 kilograms. Note, these prices do not include transport to your specific site. Sand delivered to site by a 16 cubic meter truck costs about 52,000 BRL. So, if we include transport and some small extra costs, like water or minor tools, the total cost to build 1 square meter of 20 centimeters thick wall at ground level is around 760 birr or about $14. On upper floors, it will cost a bit more due to lifting materials higher.
Our channel regularly shares easy-to-understand tips on building costs, from small homes to G+4 buildings, using YGsCBD software. If you are a contractor or consultant, you may also learn how to use YGsCBD for tender pricing or engineering estimate, how to turn your bill of quantities into a materials list, how to calculate net profit for your project. Watch our tutorial videos right here on our channel. Join YGsCBD Telegram group to download a free demo of the software. If you found this video helpful, please like it, share with friends, and leave a comment below. Your feedback helps us improve and bring you better content. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you won't miss the next video. Thanks for watching. We hope this guide helps make your building journey easier.